What is up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. I didn't even put my green screen up. Isn't that funny? Hope y'all are doing well, man. Happy Monday. Today is Monday, April 21st, 2025. I hope you guys had a great Easter weekend. I know some people had long weekends, some people didn't. I didn't, but I made it a long one by taking an extra day off. Goose, how you doing, man? What is going on, Mama Goof? Congratulations on first. Okay, that's fixed now. So, man, how are you guys doing? I hope all is well. I'm struggling tonight, guys. I'm going to be quite honest with you. I have no idea what to play. And I was sitting there thinking about it, and I'm like, well, I could do more Drug Dealer Sim, but I'm kind of like, at the moment, I'm kind of over the game. And I don't even know, man. I thought about just doing something different, maybe just looking through the game list here. I have a few that I need to create content for soon that are keys that we got from developers, but those didn't sound real intriguing. I know, so if you don't know, the new Oblivion remake is, I think it's gonna be announced tomorrow or something tomorrow. Bethesda has alluded to. Man, I'm kind of pumped up for that. Not gonna lie, that's one I'm gonna be pretty excited for. We'll see what that one looks like. So I'm looking through my game list of just stuff that I have. I haven't done Farm Sim in a long while. I did do a convoy and truck sim on Saturday night, which I'm very, very pleased with the fact that I did not stream that because that didn't go too well. Not for me. It was for Rob, OTR Rob's birthday. And I crashed and looked like an idiot. So I'm just glad it wasn't recorded. And if I didn't say any of that, you wouldn't even know. So you're welcome. You're welcome. Man, I don't know, dude. So there's a few things that I want to do. I thought about playing Pal World or Railroader. I don't know if you guys heard about our boy Josh FS. Not good news. Not good news at all. I heard he passed away. He was in here last time I played Railroader, and I was thinking about playing that. That was the last time he was in the channel. So I'm like, man, I don't know. Why is my keyboard not working? I don't know, man. What are y'all up to? Anybody play anything cool? We do like car mechanic sim. That's a real chill game. I don't feel like playing something like super stressful tonight though. I just feel like kind of chilling a little bit. Truck sim would be perfect for chilling, but I don't know. What's up, Brian? How you doing, man? Brian, you know all the answers all the time. What should I play tonight? I don't know what to play tonight. Police Simulator, Power World, Outbreak. I need to play the Outer Worlds. I've still not played that. I was pretty excited about it. We played Kerbal that one time. 10% I care about work while listening to playoff games. Yeah, the Stars just started an hour ago, I guess. They're tied up at 1 after getting just slaughtered in the first game. Getting knocked out 5-1. That was not good. Dude, why is my chat not loading on this tablet? You know, you don't have to pretend you care about work, man. We know you care about work. I don't know. I have some other stuff I've never played on stream either. Actually, I've never played, period, but I have too many games, man. I got too many updates to too many games at that. Too many games I keep installed for no reason. Welcome back. If you're stuck in an ad, I apologize. Damn it, Brian. Thank you for those 46 months, jerk. Just kidding. You're not a jerk. But I appreciate it. Get some, you got a free fish there. There's the Skull and Bones game. I could play more Salt. Also a really good option because I haven't played it in a minute and we saw some stuff we have to do in it. Fast food sim, I'm as far as I can get on my own. I need help. Electrician sim didn't go too well last time I played it. Um, there's a lot of games I could play here. Gunsmith sim. They added a Thompson and a Desert Eagle recently to that game. Industry Giant. Jurassic Park. Lawnmowing sim. The Long Dark. I do this while you're deciding on a game. Okay. I just don't know, man. I mean, like, this is a conundrum, is what this is. Schedule I. Tips at C. Snow Runner. Revisit Valheim. Revisit Zelda. Actually, that sounds like kind of a good idea. I gotta switch over to this scene so we can try to get this game working. Right, so that part works. I have to switch monitor profiles. Oh, my tablet just keeps closing chat. What's up, Outlaw? 22 check-ins, man. That's awesome. Hope you're doing well, man. How was your stream earlier? I was pretty much there until you ended, so I kind of know how it went, but at the same time, I didn't. Dude, I don't know if you guys realize, I'm a huge Nintendo fan, right? Switch 2, I think Switch 2 is going to be amazing. I really do. And so it's what, $449? And you're like, fuck, that's like PS5 pricing, but it's like, I think it's priced just right, honestly. Had fun. Thanks for being there. How are you feeling? I'm feeling better than I was earlier. We went to Taekwondo and got Lil C's sparring equipment for when she gets green belt. So she's gonna have to do sparring. And she got fitted for that stuff, which is why I ran kind of late tonight. I didn't start until late. And then ate dinner at Chili's, and here we are. How you doing, man? How's your evening going? I need to find. Dude, what's up with this tablet right now? I can't load chat. That's weird. It just keeps killing chat for some reason. Okay, so we have a cursor down there. Okay. Where is... The Elgato 4K capture utility sometimes just has a mind of its own. It's like it shows it's open, but it's not anywhere. And if I could force kill it. It's honestly, it's kind of become such a pain in the ass. I don't even want to deal with it anymore. Yeah. And now it's showing up. I owe Brian a bean. We may do that here in a minute. Give me a minute. Let's get this switch going. But yeah, the Switch 2, though, man, everybody that I've talked to or heard from is complaining about the price of the games, complaining about the price of the console. What's up, Bessie? How you doing? But here's my take on it, okay? And this is an honest take. I know I'm a little bit biased because I'm a fan of Nintendo. There's some games like the Mario Kart World that is not worth $80. I'm sorry. You're just not going to convince me that that game is worth $80. And then you have, the game price is pretty high. Okay, $80 for a game is a lot. But if you really analyze it, you really think about it, okay? Nintendo doesn't do a lot of DLC. I think the only thing it really does that they do DLC wise is usually on the family packs with the Nintendo family thing or the Nintendo Online, where you get those for just being a subscriber. And then maybe like Smash Brothers, new characters. So there's not a lot of DLC to buy on their games, usually. There's not a lot of microtransactions on Nintendo games. You look at how much I've spent on American Truck Simulator. I've spent probably close to $400 on that game. Now, granted, I've gotten a lot of DLCs free, so that doesn't really take into account that. But most people, if you get into it at this point, it's expensive. Games with microtransactions, NBA 2K, for instance, crazy. GTA Online. I mean, you're spending a lot more than $80 on your games anymore. But they're not nickel and diming you. They're kind of giving you the upfront price, and this is how much our game is. So I don't mind the $80 that much when I look at it that way. And maybe you disagree, and that's fine. But I mean, with inflation and everything else and just how expensive it is. I mean, my grandmother, when I was a kid, okay, my grandmother bought a game, Nobunaga's Ambition, on the NES. And you think everything should be free? Okay. Well, then when you get a job in InfoSec, I want you to do that job for free. If you really stand by that. I doubt you will. I doubt you've ever worked for free. Other than obviously being a parent or a mother or a homemaker or any of that stuff. Obviously, those are very important jobs that don't have monetary compensation. But I'll say this though, nobody works for free. I mean, come on, you got to do something for somebody else, unless it's just you're just a friend or something. Then I don't work for free, and I would be stupid if I told you I did. And I'd be stupid if I ever did. Now, you may not charge somebody for a job or something, but sometimes that's just to improve a relationship with somebody who is going to be paying you a large sum of money over time. So I've done that before when I had my business. But I think the main thing. So you look at the switch to the console itself. It's $449. It's $449. It has the specs, the hardware specs of the PS5 at launch. The original Switch had 32 gigs of memory in it, like hard drive space, I think. And so to expand that, you had to buy an SD card, which could be anywhere from like $50 to $100. So you've now spent $400 on your Switch just on those two things right there on the Switch 1. The Switch 2 comes with 256 gigs of space already in it. But you don't have to buy the SD card. You don't have to spend that $50 to $100. So you look at it in comparison, it's really only $50 more than the Switch 1 when you look at it that way. People are freaking out about this price, and it's not that bad. I don't think it's price gouging. I think it's well reasonable for what it is. It's a handheld PlayStation 5 that you could play in multiple different modes. You can't do that at the PlayStation 5. If you do, you have to add the whole, either the Portal or something else to it. Yeah, no, I get you. But Nintendo, I mean, they've never been one to like really nickel and dime you like a lot of these other companies do. Biz, how the hell are you casting a line? Did I miss something? Biz? That was weird. Biz gave me an epic shout out on his channel the other day, and so I captured it and I made it a command. Okay, so that's what happened. That's what happened. He subscribed, which gave him his fish. Now I have 2 beans to eat. Thank you, Biz. Appreciate the support. Brian, also, dude, seriously, all joking aside, I appreciate the support, man. I really do. Thank you guys for everything. I do have it turned on. Was doing things and things happen. Beanie weenies. Exclamation point BIZZ is your command. Remember we talked about this in your channel at 4:00 in the morning last weekend? Yeah. I make terrible decisions. But because of those, And then the subtle cheers at the end is perfect. It's beautiful. You know what I mean? Mean Gene. I can't do the voice. I'll end up like throwing up or something. I'll give myself indigestion just trying to dig that deep. That was pretty good though, man. That was one of the best macho man impersonations that we have out here. I mean, Biz might be the future, like sales or not sales, but spokesperson for like Slim Jim or something. Step into a Slim Jim, right, Biz? Step into a Biz. That doesn't work. Never mind. Forget I even said anything. Did my music change but not change? Oh, it did change. Never mind. Dude, I'm so off. Maybe I'll play Oregon Trail, you know, because that's what Bestie did the other day. Yeah, I could use the work. I mean, you know, it's not a bad gig. I'm sure they pay well. I'm sure they play well. Pay well. I said play. Shoot him in the butthole. I don't know, man. I talked a lot of shit about Gunpowder in her Oregon Trail stream. I don't know if this is a smart idea on my part to even look at attempting this. But back to the Switch thing, okay? My grandmother. No, it wasn't this one. What was that? My grandmother, okay? Let's go here. Thanks for hanging that morning. Man, I was having so much trouble freaking sleeping. I was just glad somebody was alive that is actually entertaining to watch. This game right here at the top. Nobunaga's Ambition. Okay, my grandmother paid $85 for this game. Brand new. So there were some games like that were like that. It was considered like a Japanese import at the time. And she didn't even know how to play the game. She couldn't figure it out. I played the crap out of it. I sucked at it too, but I played the crap out of it. We could play any of these like old games. I do need to finish the you need to finish there's Red Dead Redemption 1, which we still haven't finished. Metroid Dread, which I haven't played on stream, which I might. I have so many freaking games, dude, on here. Never finished Zelda Skyward Sword. Never finished I did finish Link's Awakening. I don't remember. I don't think I finished that on stream. Dude, Super Street Fighter 2 was a cult classic. That game, I remember going to the arcade. Like, not even like the arcade. Like, they'd have a couple arcade machines in a gas station. And there was always Street Fighter back in those days. And there was always like a group of kids around it. And I played the crap out of Street Fighter. What's up, Andy Power? Thanks for that follow, by the way. And thanks for joining the Discord as well. Minecraft Legends. I've actually been wanting to play that. Me and my kid just stood up a Minecraft server the other day, and we're playing that off stream. And there's Echoes of Wisdom, which is the newest Zelda game. Which that game is really good. I want to create a. What am I doing here? I could go kill some of my cockroaches in Animal Crossing. Arcades were home. Yeah, I mean, I didn't have like it was still in arcades only. It wasn't even on console yet. The only place you could play it was in the arcades. It was before the Genesis or the Super Nintendo release of it. And I used to spend, quarters before and after school to play it. It was, these gas stations, liquor stores. It was in LA, there were liquor, everything was called a liquor store. The corner store was called the liquor store. I lived in Pico Rivera, which is, basically East LA ish. And walking to school, man, there's like 3 or 4 different gas station liquor stores, whatever you want to call them. They had Street Fighter. And we would stop. We would play almost each and every one of them. And oftentimes it just depended on what other kids were there. Right? And so we did. And then when it came out on console, man, everybody, like one kid would get it. One kid would get it. And like everybody was at that kid's house. And then I got it. And everybody was at, everybody would just kind of cycle houses and everybody would get around and still play it. And then it just kind of died down. I think Mortal Kombat came out and people got into that too. But Mortal Kombat seemed like it hit consoles pretty quickly after its success at the arcades. It seemed like and I could be wrong. It could just be, my little kid clock or whatever. But it seems like, Street Fighter 2 World Warrior was out in arcades forever before it ever hit console. Whereas Mortal Kombat like hit arcades and like it felt like it was like on console like a week later. I know, not exactly. You get the idea though. It just seemed like it was really quick. And then everybody had it in console. And it didn't really have like, at least around there, it didn't really have. And we're talking like early 90s, right? Yes, I'm old, okay? You see, our malls here had arcades in them. Who wants to see? Who wants to play? Remember? The Michael Jackson arcade was pretty dope too. Moonwalker. What was the more? What's up, Hawk? How you doing, man? But Andy, yeah, I'm thinking about doing Red Dead. We have a series going where we're playing through the storyline of Red Dead, and then we're gonna do Red Dead 2, and I actually have it as a playlist on my YouTube channel. And so our current streams are there. Having a bad outage. Sorry to hear that, man. Hopefully that gets better for you, dude. Son of a... This mother... Damn it, Grit. What are you doing, man? You couldn't find anybody else to raid. You had to raid this guy. What the hell, man? I'm just playing. I appreciate it, dude. Coming from Grit. What's up, cool kids? Slade. Cool kid Slade. Cool kid Slade. That's true. Nobody has an eye patch. I should probably make that one of my tags, right? Just eye patch, right? Maybe I could draw some more folks in. What's going on, Raiders? Welcome in. Guys, Country Grid is awesome, dude. That is one of my favorite streamers. Great personality, great energy. Go check out his channel. His link is right there. Go give him a follow. Just do it, man, because it's probably at least one of the top 3 decisions you'll make today. Yes, Tom McDonald's an intro. Heck yeah, man. Is that Jaybird? That's a funny way to do the 13 there to get bird. I like it. I like it a lot. Guys, we're sitting here trying to figure out what to play, though. Seriously. Just fucked up my keyboard.
What?
But welcome in, guys. Seriously, though, in all honesty, all joking aside, Country Grid, I appreciate the raid, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Supermarket Simulator. I played it before. I've streamed it before. It's fun. Mama Slays, welcome in. Wrecking Ball. You got Wrecking Ball in there? Is it the right one? I'm doing pretty good, though. We could be friends. Yeah, I'm hangover game. I'm hangover game for life, my friend. You had a blast? That's cool, man. That game, I got too into that game that it started affecting my life. So I had to uninstall it because like it literally I would play that net game until my damn whole ass right arm went freaking numb, dude. Just clicking and moving shit and clicking and moving shit like crazy. I had to quit, dude. I had to quit. That game was crazy. Thank you for that redeem there, Cool Kid Slade. It's Cool Kid Slade, not Cool Kids Laid, right? Because I think, yeah, the whole ass right arm. Whole ass right arm. It could go either way. I mean, call me Slade. Because, you know, if you just Cool Kids Laid, I don't mean to make fun of your name or anything. It's more making fun of myself because of the way I read it first. But yeah, Outlaw likes the name, so you could be friends with him. And get some sleep. All right, Grit, dude. I appreciate the raid, man. Get some rest, dude. Take care of yourself, man. I'm sure I'll see you soon, even if it is just with one eye. Take care, man. I got to make eye jokes, man. How else am I going to do that? My PS, since PS3 days, you don't know how long I've had Goofball? You don't know how long Goofball has existed, the name that I've had at least? I created Goofball in 1992 as my American Online screen name. And I've had it ever since. 1992. Dial up AOL. I am old AF. I feel old anyway. It depends on who you ask, right? I'm gonna try these. That's fine. That's why they're there. You've got mail. Exactly. But yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, you're not gonna be trying any other ones for a minute after that one. It literally says, "Don't push this." That's my favorite one, man. Or one variation of it since you could troll until you got canceled. Welcome back. 8086. I think my first was a 386. Oh, wait. I forgot I reactivated that one. I was supposed to delete that one in my effort to stop cursing and eliminating foul language from my life. And I totally fucked that one up. Yo, what's up, Groove? What's up, dude? So the video. It actually used to be like that, Mama. I actually used to do that. And I decided that the timeout was just a little bit too long. I wanted them to still be able to chat a little bit while it was still running. So the thing is like the video's 36 seconds. They get timed out for 25, I think. Trying to clean the kitchen. Mom's working in the other room. I'm doing pretty good, Groove. Thanks for those bits, man. I appreciate it. This was my one for when I was playing Drug Dealer Sim. That was my one for when I started playing Drug Dealer Sim. Without telling me my own. Yeah, I played like on that 386. I played the first one of the first flight sims on it. So yeah, it's pretty old stuff. I remember getting the 486 with the math coprocessor. The reason you had to get the math coprocessor is because they effed up, and the original 486 wouldn't properly do calculations, and it was messing up a bunch of like accounting software and stuff. So yeah. How many points do you have, cool kid? But I'm doing pretty good, Groove. I'm glad to hear you're doing good, man. Trying to clean the kitchen. When you're done over there, if you don't mind, I'll give you your bits back. I'll give you your bits back if you'll clean mine. I so cool kids. I don't know if this is. I think you meant to. I think you meant to redeem the probably the Miley version of this song. I don't know what this is, but you requested it. Scorpion, how you doing? In the DX and the SX, yeah, says, yeah, exactly. I had one of both at one point. Yeah, the Miley one. You didn't put the artist on it. You didn't put the artist on it, and so it just searched Spotify, and just the first one that came up on Spotify is what it selected. Welcome in, Linux dude. How you doing, man? Welcome in. I almost was. So it's funny because Linux has this crazy watch streak going on in the channel. It's like 100 or something now. I don't even remember what it was last time he was able to share it. And I literally, dude, why is my tablet not loading chat? I don't know what's going on over here. And I almost went live at like 3 in the morning once, and I was like, I didn't, just because I didn't want to mess up Linux's watch streak, because I knew he would be asleep. It would mess it up. See, you guys don't realize the stress that we streamers put ourselves under. And so they all work, trust me. They all work. I mean, if I really had a problem with it, I could just click on this and pause it. It's usually for when I'm talking too much and we're trying to play Truck Sim. That was actually at the request of Mama Goof, which is my wife. She wanted that one on there for when I'm just sitting here yakking my head off, not driving when I'm supposed to drive on a video game. Hey, dude, that guy followed me. Or no, I followed that guy this morning because he was wearing a grit shirt. I don't call out follows, by the way. So if you follow and I didn't call out your name, it's just because I just don't do it. But I appreciate the follows for sure. It does give you some information on how to connect with me on social media. Roadrunner, how you doing, man? Welcome in. That's the coffee guy. He's making coffee. I was hanging out in his channel a little bit this morning while I was working. But yeah. Oh, you're done? Oh man. I was like getting ready for you to do more. You probably ran out of channel points. You probably need to restock now, right? I put a lot on there, so I tried to make it low so people can actually use them without having to stay here too long, you know? This song, I don't, what is this music, man? Can you guys even hear it? That was because I used to say when I left OTR Trucking VTC on the virtual trucking company on Truck Sim that I was VTC free since '93. I don't know what that song is. I mean, it was kind of nutty. What's weird is because I keep a playlist of all the songs you guys request on Spotify, and so that one's on there now. I'm gonna like play this list. It's probably got some weird stuff on it. Where is it? Stream requested songs. There it is. Just play something. Well, that's a good song. So yeah, we're playing the playlist of all the songs that you guys and me have requested. So what happened, man? What do you mean what happened? It's like you have your eye on something. Dude, Dude, I'm supposed to record a video on YouTube explaining what happened to the eye, and I just keep putting it off. It's moments like this where I can just say, okay, well, here, just go watch this, and I'll get an extra view on my YouTube, and you'll be happy. If it gets offensive. If it gets offensive, I'll just, I don't know. I'll let you know. I won't, you know, I'm not the type that just bans everybody anymore. I used to be. But what's the fun in that? All right, so the story, it's not anything. It's not anything like crazy. It wasn't a barroom fight. I didn't get shot in the eye by an arrow while I was pirating the high seas or anything like that. Although cool stories if it did happen that way. Actually, my boss was disappointed that I didn't have a cool story. I just literally woke up one day and I was blind in my right eye. It's literally what happened. I have a fridge full of Dr. Pepper Zero, but right now I have Coca-Cola Zero in my thingy. Which this is the wrong one. I'm not even using the right one. I'm supposed to use the one that the lovely Mama Goof made for me, which is the logo one. I could go get a Dr. Pepper Zero though. They all sucked my eye out. Yeah, she made this just like in the room over there. She also has a hat. We gotta talk about hats actually. We gotta talk about hats soon. I kind of put it off for a little bit. But I'm gonna go put a Dr. Pepper Zero in this real quick. Since Andy said specifically what to drink. Okay. So I'll try not to lose my other eye between here and the refrigerator, but I make no guarantees. If I come back with 2 eye patches on, I come back with 2 eye patches on. That's just all there is to it. It's okay, cool kid. I turn a blind eye to jokes like that. All right, so I made it all the way back. Check this out, though. I'm going to play a magic trick, okay? Now you don't see it, but now you do. The eyeball's still there, okay? And just so you know, just to keep me honest, actually, the problem with it is I'm right eye dominant and it's blurry as hell. I had a retina detachment. Happened in my sleep. I just literally woke up blind in that eye. Had 2 pretty serious surgeries on it. And yeah. It's a lot better than it was. But there's surgery you can do for a good eye to make things easier. I'm not sure I follow the question there. I think I'm just, I don't know, man. My brain, I worked all day and I have a thinking job, so my brain doesn't think so good all the time. But yeah, there's the, can't you get contacts for the better eye? Well, so I have to get glasses. Yeah, like the whole blinds. Well, what did you call me that I was offended about because I didn't think of it first? What was that? It was like blind spot. You called me blind spot to my mother, of all people. And it was because I was driving, right? Because in all 50 states of the U.S., you only have to have one working eye to drive. Pretty cool, huh? There might be more half-blind people out there on the roadways than you realize, and that might explain a lot. You know where I and team is? The a-hole. It's in the a-hole. Well. How you doing, Chucky? What's up, Chud? How you doing, man? Chud, you're playing Valheim right now, aren't you? I have a lurk on you. No, actually, I've heard that joke before. That's the only thing about it. Chucky, I hope you had a great Easter weekend, my brother. But yeah, the whole eye thing. So like originally they thought that my eye was just 100 streak. There we go. We were just talking about Linux's streak that I almost messed up this weekend because I almost went live at like 3 a.m, which I know he's asleep for. Anyways, back to the eye. So yeah, they initially thought I was just like bleeding because I had a couple retina tears and one of the tears was over some blood vessels. So I thought maybe I just bled in the eye and that's why I couldn't see out of it. So they did laser surgery on it like right away, emergency laser surgery. Fix those tears. And then they're like, let's just wait it out. You know, you have to come back every week so we can look at it. And let's just wait it out and see if, it just clears up and you can see again, basically. So the turkey was a pops. Oh, nice, man. I bet that was a lot of fun. And so they're like, we'll just let it dry out and then, we'll see if you could see. Because they couldn't see into my eye and I couldn't see out of it. I mean, it was crazy. And the initial thought was it was just blood that was blocking it. So, like, 2 months pass and it's not changing. So the doc is like, hey, we got to go in. We got to figure out what's going on. So they scheduled a surgery for 45 minutes. Now, these surgeries like this, let me turn this music down just a hair. These surgeries like this, you have to be awake for, like, the whole time. So it was like a 45-minute exploratory surgery. It took like 3 or 4 hours of being awake. Obviously they had me on like anesthesia. Like my whole face is like numb. I couldn't feel anything but pressure. But while they're sitting there working on my eye, man, I get eye bleed black. Supposed to understand what they thought. Because no, exactly. And so they found that it was a retina detachment that was so shallow to the eyeball they couldn't pick it up on ultrasound. They couldn't pick it up on, advanced HD imaging. None of that stuff would pick it up because it was just, it was so close it didn't look like it was detached, but it was detached. So they did surgery to reattach it. They got rid of, use a laser cutter. You're sitting there on a surgery bed, you're awake, and you hear them say, "Get me the cutter." Things are serious, right? I mean, things just got really freaking real. So they use a laser cutter to cut away all the scar tissue, reattach the retina, and then they put a silicone bubble in my eye, and so silicone bubble stayed in there for like 9 months. And then I just heard a sound. I'm not sure what it was. It's not important. So yeah, usually they leave the silicone bubble in there to help like reshape your eye after they've done all that laser stuff to it. Because usually after about 6 months, you're so irritated by the thing being in there. Your eye is just irritated from the silicone. But I'm a tough cookie, man. It stayed in there for 9 months before they took it out, and then they put a gas bubble in there, which a gas bubble, they went back in the second surgery, took the silicone bubble out, put a gas bubble in, used a cutter again, had to be awake for the whole thing. Because every time I cough or every time I need to adjust or move, I have to tell them so that they stop cutting, you know? It's very intense, honestly. The surgeries are crazy intense. And I I haven't had a ton of surgery in my life to be able to tell you that it's any more or less intense. I think most surgeries you're like knocked out for. So yeah, they did that. And that's a thing that can happen. And this is all due to complications of me not taking care of my diabetes, which I wasn't even like, I mean, so many years I didn't take care of it. Well, at number two, she knew exactly what she was getting into. Where number one, we had no clue, which has a lot to do with it. But so if you're listening to me and you hear the sound of my voice and you have diabetes or you've been recently diagnosed or something, I mean, at the very minimum, take your meds, man. Get your blood sugar under control. I mean, any little bit will help you. Because basically, what they determined my eye was caused because I had blood vessels in my eye that were not getting serviced because my blood was so thick from high glucose and it got irritated in there and it started to swell. It created scar tissue and pushed my retina away. So, fortunately for me, they know exactly why I might have it. They call it a tractional detachment. It's not like the retina pulled away; the retina was pushed away. So it can happen, and it can be just that quick. What was it? October 7th of 23 is when I woke up with the issue. Now I get double vision and vertigo really bad, which is why the eye patch is there, because it keeps me from getting those things. You know, the thing about it is like it's going to be hard, right? It's going to be hard to get your blood sugar down, or it's going to be hard to deal with a complication from not doing it. Yeah, I went to bed fine. I woke up blonde. Thanks, I appreciate that. Oh my lord. No offense to anybody who's blonde. Okay, it was just a typo. It was just a typo. I promise. And the vertigo sucks so much. One time I was trying to go down an escalator and I couldn't do it. And Mama Goof had to go back up the escalator to get to me and she fell. This was at a hockey game. That's for Philly fan. Philly fan typos all the time. Right, so the deer and turkey don't stand a chance. Heck yeah, man. Yeah, I'm bright eye dominant, and if I take the eye patch off, I can see all right. But things like get kind of crazy. I refuse to drive without the eye patch. So I do have like black spots in there too, and the last thing I need is to think I see something that's not there. I'm a Philly cheesesteak fan. I am a Philadelphia Eagles football fan, and I've been one since the late 80s when we stunk all the time and not when we were winning Super Bowls like we are now. That is great. And I don't know what to do. And I live in Dallas. That's the crazy thing. I live in the Dallas area and it's funny because I live like 20 minutes or so from Cockroach Stadium as I call it. I hate the Cowboys. Like with every inch of my being, I dislike the Cowboys. From a sports perspective, as people, you know, I'm trying to be more Christ-like and just a better person, so I can't really like hate them. But as far as the sport goes itself, we don't like each other very much. I have a whole ass helmet over here, like that I could just show you. We went to Philly for the Dallas game. Coincidentally, we flew to Philly. That's how much I don't like the Cowboys. I won't give them any of my damn money. Okay, I flew to Philly to watch them play Dallas from Dallas. True story, 100%. We did it. December 29th. We were there when the Cowboys got reamed by the Birds. Sports are fun though. I have a lot of friends that are Cowboys fans. Go Packers. I mean, it's okay, Jay Bird. I mean, nobody's perfect. Okay, maybe that was a little. Maybe that was mean. Maybe I'm not gonna make any new friends that way, right? I love sports, dude. I love sports. I like. I mean, the only thing that I really don't pay that much attention is like NBA basketball, or really even college basketball. I'm a huge, obviously Eagles fan. I'm a huge Oklahoma Sooners football fan. Yeah, I do watch the other sports because it's college, but I grew up not very far from OU Stadium. I have friends that were on the 2000 national championship team. I've always loved football, and honestly, it's funny because when me and Mama Goof got together, she was really into the Texas Rangers and the Dallas Stars, and so and I was a huge Philadelphia Eagles fan. That's all I followed. So we kind of took on each other's teams. So that's really our portfolio, between the Eagles, the Sooners, the Stars, and the Rangers. It was great as I could say something that most people can't say when they follow multiple teams. That have followed them for as long as I have, because we've been married for almost 17 years now. So I've followed the Stars. I've followed the Rangers for quite a while now. She's followed the Sooners and the Eagles for quite a while now. The only team out of, I guess, two of the teams haven't won a championship since we have both been following them. No, the Sooners. But in hockey, it's the Dallas Stars, 100% of the way. Who are playing right now. Who I'm missing just to hang out with you lovely people. I don't hate the Senators. I don't really. I honestly, I have a really good friend who comes to the channel that lives out in like Nova Scotia, who's a huge Montreal Canadiens fan. So if I had to choose another team, if the Stars can't pull their heads out of their ass, you're a Maple Leafs fan. That's probably the only hockey team I don't like. It's not that I don't like them. It's just that I don't like Toronto teams. I think it's the time that the Rangers and the Blue Jays had the fight. Since then, I have not been able to stand any Toronto sports teams. Whether it's the Leafs, the Raptors, the Blue Jays. I guess that's it, right? They don't have American football in Toronto. This is like Canadian Football League or something, right? No, I'm not gonna ban you, man. I only ban people for being stupid, jerkwads. Just by saying you like a team that I don't like doesn't. I mean, you could be a Cowboys fan. I wouldn't ban you. As a matter of fact, I keep you here just to torture the shit out of you. Crap out of you. I'm trying not to cuss anymore. I mean, the Buffalo Bills are basically a Canadian team at this point, right? From what I'm told. But no, I fell in love with hockey. Hockey, I got really into hockey, and the Stars. It's crazy being this far south of not all the way down in Dallas, and really, I feel like it's an unrealized. Oh, Sorry, Jaybird. I forgot that was there. There's a whole montage of Barney going through just ripping Canada that I need to find and replace with that command, or at least add another one. We have a lot of Canadian friends that come in here though, and I love you guys. Don't get me wrong. It's fun to get. It's just fun banter, man. That's all it is. I don't even remember what I was talking about. That totally caught me off guard there. Please invade already. I mean, I'm a Tom McDonald fan, and he's Canadian. You know, he doesn't live there anymore. As a matter of fact, I would call him more American now than Canadian at this point. Or I mean, Canada's still in America. It's North America. It's a continent. It's not a country. But you know what I'm talking about, like the United States, more that kind of American. But yeah, no, seriously though, I have more friends from like Canada, New Zealand, and Australia since being on Twitch that I'd ever imagine possibly having, and it's nutty, man. It's so crazy. Of course, most of y'all are pissed off at us now because of the tariff stuff, but that's not really between the two of us, you know. That's between the dirtbag leaders that make decisions that, I mean, yeah, they'll affect us at some point, but you know, what can we do about it? Yeah, ad started about a minute, guys. I think we might. I'm trying to figure out what to do because I don't want to get into Red Dead. I was gonna do it because it was really the only suggestion we've gotten so far. This fly. I wish this fly would fly into my fly shocker thing over here. Okay, you might know I have Old Glory hanging behind me in a pew cabinet to my right. That's awesome, dude. You're not from like Alberta, are you? Because isn't Alberta like basically Canada's version of Texas politically? That's what I've been told. Dude, Phantom Brian, how you doing, man? Good seeing you again. I saw you earlier today, didn't I? In another channel. Can't even remember which one it was. So these are all songs that you guys have requested on the channel before. We're playing the stream requested songs playlist on Spotify. There's another bean. We're just sitting here like collecting beans because Brian just subscribed for his 34th month in a row. And that is insane. Ontario, okay. I have another friend that lives in Ontario that actually doesn't live too far from Toronto that comes in here, and she's a Leafs fan too. And she's honestly one of my oldest friends here on Twitch. Actually, to be honest with you, she was the first follow that I ever got on this channel. And I give her crap about being Canadian all the time, and he keeps talking crap about how we should play NHL, and I don't do it because I know I'm going to get my ass reamed. And I know I'm not supposed to say words like that anymore, but that was the only way I could possibly express that. Because that will happen. I will completely get obliterated. And maybe that needs to happen. Maybe then I'll shut my big mouth. You know what I'm saying? I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play something simple that we don't have to like do too much brain thinking to get into. The NES World Championships comes to mind. I know you guys can't see my screen, even though you can hear it. This fly, I don't know if we've been having a fly problem in my house, and we've kind of alleviated it for the most part, but we still get one every now and then. And it's like you get one fly in your whole freaking house, dude. It just takes one to annoy the living F out of you. There, I didn't say the actual word. But Brian, thanks for that support, man. I appreciate it. I have 3 beans to eat now. We may just go ahead and do that now before we get into anything. is to go ahead and eat those 3 beans. I appreciate it, man. I know I don't play Truck Sim that much anymore. I'm probably going to start trying to get back into it on the weekends because I've been getting hooked up with Silent Scotty's server, and they play in Truck Sim. They play very realistic, and I'm really wanting to get back into that kind of trucking. All right, love you too. Get some rest. I'm sure I'll be in there in I don't know about 8 hours, right before I have to start working or something. So let's go to bean time. My desk is a freaking mess, so I apologize in advance before we go over here. All right. See my little bug zapper over there in the corner to get these flies, man. Every time they try to fly over here, it's just those bzz. That's the most like satisfying sound in the world when you're fighting these bastards. He's sitting right in the middle of my screen now. Got him. And this thing with the green screen is funny because you can't see it. Yeah, but I can't like squirt that on my computer and stuff. And so I have like I have this electric one too, which is great, but I want to whack them with it, but I'm afraid of like hitting my monitors and my computer and stuff, so it doesn't always work. So this zapper back here is really effective. All right, let's get some of these beans. So for you folks that are new to the channel, for every 500 bits, and it's per transaction, it's not accumulative. It's 500 bit dono or a $5 dono to the charity we're working with, which is St. Christopher's Truckers Fund. A $5 donation to myself. If you sub or if you gift sub, I will eat a bean from the Fury 5 collection from Bean Boozled from the folks over there at Jelly Belly. I'm not sponsored by them in any way, but I really like Jelly Belly. So, yeah, we have a whole bunch of beans. Since I have 3 here on the list, I'll just pick 3. There's basically 5 different flavors, and I'll repeat these from like coolest to warmest. Sriracha's the least spicy, jalapenos second, cayenne's third, habanero's fourth, and the hottest one in the box is the Carolina Reaper. And I don't know if you guys can see this that well. I'll try it anyway. It's got the listing there of them. If I do it here or here. But you probably can't read it, but I read it off to you anyway. So I'm going to randomly select 3 beans. I'm not going to do the Willy thing because I'm blind and I can't see which beans which anyway. All right, we got 3. We got 1 that's a Reaper. That's 100% a Reaper. Got the black dots in it. It's red. Got a habanero, the second hottest. And this one could be a Reaper, but I actually think this is probably a Cayenne. So I think those are the 3 hottest. Outlaw does all kinds of bean crazy stuff on his channel, sour stuff and bean stuff. So these would be the 3 hottest beans in order. All right, so we're gonna knock these down. Here we go, guys. Thank you for those subs, guys. Thanks for that support. I appreciate it as always. Wow. That burns a lot, y'all. Ugh. The answer to that is yes. Actually, the main game on the channel here is American Truck Simulator. I have the box, I have a wheel, I have the 18-speed shifter. We've got the Eyetracker. I've got several cameras, so when I do play Truck Sim, like I said, my desk is like messy right now. But you could basically end up with this kind of view of the setup. It's kind of like everything. And so this is the ASP Heavy Hodler button box. I also have a Logitech button box that I use when I play Truck Sim. This one's actually mounted to a VESA pole. So that one stays at the desk. You can actually see the wheel off to, if you look in the bottom left-hand corner camera, you can see the wheel here. It's a T248 exclamation point setup. Tells you everything that I use for the setup. I do get, if you use Goofball 10 to, yeah, I have played TMP for about 5-6 years now. I've been on TMP. I'm a Patreon on there, long time Patreon. And I usually just convoy on there. It's hard to play when it's just dead anymore. I used to solely stream on there, and that was like it. I was actually playing in a convoy on Saturday night on there. I don't stream Truck Sim as much anymore because I got really burnt out on it. So I've been just dabbling in other stuff, but yeah, that's kind of what you might see here every once in a while. And kind of that kind of setup with the chroma key, of course. But we're gonna play. All right, I switched in the category. I don't think I got it switched yet though. But yeah, I love TMP, man. I support TMP. Actually, a really good friend of mine's a mod on TMP now. But usually, yeah, I remember when Idaho launched, when Idaho released, and TMP got updated for Idaho. You had to wait to log in to the U.S. servers. Never seen that before that. Never seen that after that. I think when I started playing on TMP specifically, I think Oregon had just come out. There we go. So we're going to play this a little bit. We're going to do some speed run. This is just speed runs, basically. I appreciate y'all hanging out, man. Jay Bird, I appreciate you being here. Nice. If you see Goofball, it's me. Imagine that. Actually, I may have seen you on there before. So my plan originally, not too long ago, was to start doing TMP convoys on stream every Monday night. That hasn't exactly panned out just because I felt like playing. But you know, if you ever want to join or something, you know, I'm running on there, man. You're more than welcome to. And that goes for anybody. Just don't be a jerkwad. That's all I ask. All right, so I'm gonna look at is it survival mode? World Championships, I think it was, yeah. Alright, so we're just doing speed runs, trying to get these segments or levels as fast as we can go. You see the little demo there. This is from, what is this, Mario 3? So we just have to get the mushroom as fast as we can get it. Got an A+ right off the bat. Let's try. I think we can get faster than that though. A plus plus. We're gonna shift where it makes it timing different now. I'm fine. Let's see if that'd be awesome, man. I would like to get the trucking stuff back active here on the channel. Ah, I missed it. And it went the opposite direction. So these are like weekly challenges that we're doing right now. Yeah, I think that original speed is the fastest I'm gonna get. Alright, so this is an old game called Kid Icarus. You can destroy. You see the demo down there. I've been playing ATS since its release. Before that, I was an ETS guy. Still do play some ETS from time to time, especially on TMP. Before ETS, I played like Farm Sim, and it was actually in Farm Sim that I realized I really liked to truck across the map, so I started doing that. Plus, it helps that my family history is really trucking. My dad is a like 40-year trucker now. My brother's a trucker. My grandfather's a trucker. I would have been a third generation trucker that chose that course, that career. So the idea is we just have to get up here as fast as we can and just kill all these guys. But they also have to fall pretty quick. A plus on that one. I don't really know how you can get this one faster because they follow you. Is that the new best? I think so. We'll move on. That's probably about as good as that gets. So this is in Kirby. I didn't die. I'm not doing very good time-wise. I died. Let's start this one over. I guess I should have watched the demo a little closer because I'm just dying here. I gotta be not that excited about that one. I have Ice Climber and Super Mario left. I should have watched the demo. Not bad. We gotta get to the bonus stage. Here. I fell. Just getting to the bonus. Come on. Seriously, dude. Hey, happy birthday as well, man. Oh, happy birthday. Dude, seriously. Happy Easter. Oh my gosh. I told y'all, man, my brain is fried from work today. Oh, rip. We got an A. That's not bad. I could probably do better. Dive Master. Alright. So Mario does that. He comes and goes down the tube. Move up here. Well, that blocks it even more. Never mind. You're basically finishing the level. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, happy Easter, man. There's the information there for St. Christopher's Truckers Fund, the charity we work with. Not bad. I think I can get faster than that though. Only 1,261 total people that have finished this one. As far as for the speedrun competition aspect of it. We got a pretty good time here. A+, how do you get faster than that is my question. We definitely lost some time there. You can't speed this guy up. I feel like we got through that section a lot faster than the last time. Now we just need to book it. Why is a cloud underwater? That's a very valid question. Not no $80 game, it's not. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, have you seen like really cloudy cough medicine? Maybe we're just actually swimming around in like cough medicine. It's really cloudy. What do you think the possibility of that is? Oh, we got a better time. Let's look at if we can improve some of these other ones. Like this one, I think the mush zoom too. Oh crap, the mushroom went the wrong way. I had an idea to get it faster, it didn't exactly work out. New time, new best time right there, right? This isn't going to be a new best time. That's a new best time. That's a 363. Gotta get faster than that. There's 381. Dude. Maybe 355. Still not an S though. And that tied it. How can I get faster? Let me try a few things here. I missed it. I missed it. No. $346 and still not an S, y'all. Still just an A double plus. $338 and still not an S. I missed it. Yeah, 331 and still not an S. Okay, I think going over is the right, because you could run across here. If you time that jump, yeah, like I don't think you can really time that jump though. Ah! Yikes. I wish if you died, it would just start over, because at that point you're not setting any records. 370. Oh, it's not even, that's 4 seconds. Okay. Do this there. Mess that one up. Oh, new record there. Still not an S. What do I gotta do to get a freaking S? Nope. Alright, I think that's about as good as it gets. Seek and Destroy, that one was frustrating. Yeah, I didn't really like any of these. I should be able to get a better time on this one though. A better time, it's not. It's still not a good time. I hate it when you jump and it just goes through stuff rather than jumps up there. So I'm gonna go like right here. Jump up there, dummy. Oh, why would he jump when I hit jump? Yeah, maybe I can't do that great at that. We've done a lot of speed runs. We haven't done any of the Mario 2 or the Donkey Kong. We've done some of the Donkey Kong. S is on all the Link and all the Zelda. They got something to do on Metroid. We gotta do Kirby's. Kirby's has a lot too. This one's a boss too. Play some Donkey Kong, I guess. Why he's so slow. He doesn't jump proper. Holy PTSD, Batman. the iPad's got all like bunched up. I hate the way he jumps. Or doesn't jump. I didn't jump in time. So he takes fall damage for just falling just a little ways. Goodness. Okay. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna actually call it a night. I'm getting tired already. Find someone to raid out to. All right, so thanks to the moderators for hanging out and helping out. Oh, crap. Resubs, thank you. Raids. Dang it, Blanco Peso. I was just ending. I just went to my end screen. What are you up to, man? Just chatting? Welcome in, Raiders.
What?
I was just wrapping up stream myself, my friend. How'd your stream go? What's up, white boy? What's up? How's the stream, man? So we were just about to end ourselves, so we'll just basically be doing a double raid here. 2 more 1,000-mile runs. Well, I was playing a speedrun game. What's up, Trucky? What's up, Slammed? How you doing, man? I came in the ad, yeah. Would you do me a favor, Dixie? Would you reach over there and smack Slam for me? Please? Pretty please? No, I'm just playing. What's up, Lo-Fi? But yeah, guys, I was just wrapping up stream myself. I'm getting a little tired. It was a long day of work. But you guys go check out Blanco Peso. Just chatting streamer. Cool dude. He's got an epic beard. Got an amazing beard. Let's just be honest about it. And really cool, chill guy. Go check him out. Go check out his channel. Raiders coming in. My name's Goofball. I usually stream simulator games, and sometimes, like today, we were playing Nintendo. I couldn't figure out what to play, so I'm just kind of over everything at the moment. But in the other room, okay. Well, let's just take a rain check. How about that? Can we just take a rain check? Dude, we gotta get together sometime. I keep talking about it. We just gotta do it sometime. Slammed. You go to these car shows now too. I'm sure I can figure it out. But yeah, I'm ending. I was looking for somebody to raid out to. Hopper's live. Actually, I was probably gonna raid over to Texas time, but because Mojo Paredo's still alive, we're right over to him, y'all. We're right over to him. He was away for a while. He just started streaming again here a couple weeks ago. My Gear Sunday, we got a killer lowrider show. That's cool. Hopefully I spelled this dude's name right. Invalid username. Usually means no, I did not. You know what, screw it. There's another way I can do this. I don't even know what he's doing right now. We're right over there. There it is. Over 100 cars. Is it here in I assume here in DFW somewhere. But I appreciate you guys hanging out. I'm gonna try to stream again tomorrow night. Not sure what I'm gonna be streaming. I'm still not sure what I stream tonight. You guys have a wonderful night. Take care of yourselves. Get some rest. God bless you all. I love y'all. Seminary on South Side. I was over there in that part of town the weekend before, after going to the Blue Bonnet Festival down in Ennis. So yeah, pretty crazy. Ben and Brian, thanks for being here. Thanks for that resub, dude. That's awesome. Anyways, guys, this is an old friend of mine. He plays a lot of stuff. I don't know what he's playing right now. It looks like he's doing Drive Beyond Horizons. Awesome community, great gaming community. Go check him out. Give him a follow. Hit him with some emotes, all that stuff. I don't even know if I did Did I do this? I was building these at some point, and I think I forgot to save them. Anyway, I don't have those. I'll try to work on getting those. But guys, take care of yourselves. Love y'all. Peace out. And I'll see you next time.